What's up, everybody? Well, I got another gameplay video for you guys today, this time on the TV PC, and today we're gonna finish up No Man's Sky. Now, so far I've been having a blast just running around on the default little planet you start on, so I can only imagine what it's like when you start like actually going around and exploring all the different worlds, but I wanted to stay on the same place just as an equal playing field for all the different systems, because if I do one on this system, then go to another planet, of course it's gonna get different FPS. But we can at least compare all the different systems if we keep them all in the same place. Obviously, I can't keep it completely apples to apples and keep like the exact same path, but at least this is better than going to a completely different world, you know? So, let's not waste any more time. Let's get ourselves into the game.
All right, we're just going to do a carbon copy of the TV, or the main PC on the TV PC here. And I remembered to do de-aliasing too. I just forgot to do that on the 4070 Ti Super. So, it could have looked a little better in the aliasing department on that PC, but still, it performed really damn well. But let's go see how this one does. Well, now, here we are in the game. So, let's just run around and see how it does. It's got quite a few stutters at first, just like the rest of the PCs, but even after that, I'd still say it has more frame drops than most of the others. Probably the CPU's fault. I mean, the GPU is the same as the one in the 1300KFs. I mean, not quite as clocked as high, but see, it still has those freezes. But it's within 100 megahertz, and that sounds like a lot, but it's really not. It's not like 100 megahertz gets you like 20 extra FPS or anything. That might be good for an FPS and a half or two or something like that. Like if you sit there and tinker like crazy, at least from what I've seen on things, you like tinker and tune your RAM perfectly, you get your processor working perfectly, and you overclock your GPU and all that stuff, you can usually get like 10-15 FPS extra. Some games obviously more, but that's usually all you get, and a lot of people would rather just have the stability. I mean, hell, even I usually don't run these overclocks when I game. These are just for making videos because people were like, they're underperforming, what the hell? So I was like, alright, well, let me just clock them up at least for the videos. I mean, it's not really, you know, worth running them like this 24/7. Although this one I could. I mean, it's cool as hell. I just feel like, why the heck run it that hard? Some games I do. But most games it's just sitting there chilling, going like, I don't even need all this shit. So then it's like, why bother? But I still like to tinker and whatnot. So that's why I was more than happy to just sit there and figure out what they could do. And I don't know if this is even stable, but it seems to be stable enough for all the gameplay I've gotten. I haven't had too many instances where it crashed, but there was a couple games that did. But yeah, see, it's not unplayable or anything, but as you'll see as we move around, it's definitely got its fair share of little stutters here and there. And I wish I could get those other two numbers, like the average and the 1% lows, to actually work properly. I'm sure there's a trick to it. I've seen other YouTubers do it, so if they can do it, there's got to be a way. I just can't seem to figure it out. I even figured to try to use hardware infos, like integrated like thing. I guess you can combine them, but all that does is put the fricking stats like in the middle of the screen, and it's not like, at least when I tried it, it wasn't as easy as just, alright, click a few buttons and now everything's perfect. You had to sit there and fiddle with things and scaling and all sorts of stuff, and it just wasn't having it. So I just went back to MSI Afterburner and the Riva Statistics server. There we go, if I could talk properly. Alright, nope, I've already got those. I think I've pretty much collected all the animals at this point on this planet. I could be missing a couple, but I think I pretty much got them all. But I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be just a little training where it'll get you used to everything. That's why I'm hoping that this is not some really easy to run world and then like all the rest of the world run at like 30 FPS or something like that. If that is the case, obviously I'm sure someone will let me know and then I go redo them. No big deal. I've had to redo videos in the past because I screwed them up, but I can at least admit when I screw up and keep going. Oh, I got stuck on a plant? Like, what the hell? I just had to sit there for a second and say, am I going to actually be able to move? No? Okay. Huh, now I'm watching it play, it doesn't really have that many stutters. I could have sworn it had more stutters than this. Like I said, though, I think they're all pretty damn even. But anyway, let's go move over to the little camera, shall we? Well, let's get ourselves a little camera recording gameplay now. Oh, we gotta do something about that. There we go. No big deal. Jetpacks. It still seems like it has some stutters here and there. And we've made it back to the ship. Alright, what is this now?
Alert. Navigational data received.
Alright, let's go over there. Screw it. See, I thought that was going to make me leave the planet. So, I was mistaken all along. I could have done that the whole damn time. I just figured, might as well do it now. We're on the last PC, why the heck not?
to take refuge, but nope. Yeah, I feel like this is like now would be like what it'd be like to be on Venus. Oh, I think I'd probably have already been disintegrated by acid rain by now.
Toxic protection falling. Toxic protection falling.
Wow, a lot of erupted.
Storm clearing.
Anyway, though, I think that's probably a good time for us to go ahead and wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for No Man's Sky on the TV PC, and it still had some stutters, but obviously more than playable. But seems like a lot of the PCs have a little stutter. The smoothest two were probably the small form factor one and the Alienware. But maybe I was just in a spot where it was running smooth. Maybe it would have done the same thing had I walked to the same spot. Who knows? But that's what I observed. Now, they all still had weird stutters when you first jumped into the game. That just seems to be normal, but seems like a lot of these other ones just have little stutters here and there. Again, not the end of the world, but I think I'd only notice them because of the frickin' frame rate counter too. Now, the ones in the very beginning I would notice, that almost locks the whole system up. There's no way I wouldn't notice that one, but I'm talking about the littler ones. But anyway though, that's all I got for this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.